Stream is live. I'm going to verify. Welcome if anybody's joining right away. I'm just confirming that I'm live. There we go. All right, back to StreamYard. All right. Hello, hello, hello. I am going to start off doing my standard kickoff for my live, doing the next 7 days for each zodiac sign, and just a quick information. So let's see what we have. Welcome to my channel. I will be doing live readings tonight. I'm just going to do a quick one card reading for the next 7 days for each sign, and then I'll start the readings. There is no obligation. It's a free 3-card reading. You just need to put your question in the chat, and it's one per person. So here we go. Use the washi method. I'm going to start out with Aries. It is now Aries season. What is it that Aries needs to know about the next 7 days? It's going to be for each zodiac sign. Just a note from my guides. Next 7 days. Okay, Aries. The 10 of Cups. Spending time with family and feeling very loved and involved in what's going on with your family. Hopefully there's not too much outside noise for you guys. Aries. Connection with family, your tribe, the people that make you feel like you're part of a family. So lots of time with them. I guess that makes sense with the upcoming Easter weekend here. Well, I guess that's everywhere, isn't it? Taurus. What can Taurus expect from the next 7 days? Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady progress. One step at a time. Don't rush things. Just take it easy and kind of go with the flow a little bit, but pay attention because you want to take notes on how things are progressing, but you don't want to rush anything. And we have Gemini. What does Gemini need to know in the next 7 days? 4 of Cups. A little bit of a, I'm feeling annoyance. So maybe a little annoyed and maybe feeling like you don't want to be where you're at. You don't want to be doing what you're doing because it's the same old, but at the same time, you're so focused on that you're not seeing the other opportunities that are around you. Someone may come to you with an offer to do something else. It's up to you to accept that. If you really want to do something else, then you actually have to make the change. Cancer. What can Cancer expect from the next 7 days? Let's see. Cancer. 8 of Wands. Busy. Lots of action going on, lots of things going on. You want to be doing all of them. And you may, but just keep in mind that it's going to be one thing after another, on and on. So a busy week ahead. Constant action, constant movement. Enjoy your downtime when you can and try and get recharged in between the short breaks between events or things that are going on. And then we have, what's next? Leo. Next 7 days. 4 of Pentacles. Kind of conserving your resources. Not putting too much energy out there. You're just sticking to the same patterns. You may be sticking to a specific budget. It could be that you're trying not to overspend on this coming weekend or in the next 7 days. It's kind of keeping a mindful eye on your resources, which includes your personal energy within the home. So this might be where you keep getting invited to go out to all these different things, but you really just kind of want to stay home for once. Stay home. Conserve your resources, conserve your energy. Let yourself recharge if that's what you're feeling, what you need. Now let's see what Virgo needs for the next, or what's ahead for Virgo in the next 7 days. We have the World. Virgo, moving on. You've been through a lot, maybe, or you're recently completed. Maybe you're graduating. You're reaching the end of a cycle in something. It is a significant thing. It's something that you notice. And it feels like somebody's handing the torch to you in a way. So you could be taking over a family function. This could be a promotion. This could be owning a home, like ownership transfer kind of thing. But leveling up in a way, or moving out, moving on. So some of you could literally just be moving out on your own for the first time over this next week. Virgo, now we have Libra. What's up for Libra in the next 7 days? I do like Libras here. The King of Wands, feeling confident, feeling in charge, but something you're passionate about. So this is something that you have dedicated yourself to. Becoming the leader in this area, becoming the one who people look to for answers. And just you're feeling it. You're feeling that energy over this next 7 days. I feel like there's something else in here too. Sunburn, try not to put your sunblock on or wear long sleeves. For some reason that popped through for Libra. Okay. Checking for any one. Nope. That was Libra. Now we have Scorpio. What can Scorpio expect out of the next 7 days? What do we have? The King of Pentacles. Feeling very confident at home life or work life. Very chill and laid back energy though too. You're quietly confident, or that's the energy that you're putting out over these next 7 days. People may come to you for advice, not to tell them how to do something, just advice, questions. Be open to that. Be open to sharing what works for you. Help empower some others this next 7 days, Scorpio. Sagittarius. What can Sagittarius expect in the next, out of the next 7 days, over Sagittarius? The Eight of Cups. You are moving on. Something, you are finally letting go of some people or some emotions or triggers that always hold you back, that always keep you stuck where you're at. This is these next 7 days, you're saying, you know what? Why do I keep doing that? And this is when you stop. This is when you let that go. This is when you do not engage in the drama and you turn around and go the other direction. You start taking your own path, searching for something that's better, something that you resonate with more. That's what I have for Sagittarius in the next 7 days. And we have Capricorn. What is it that Capricorn can expect out of the next 7 days? If anybody is joining or watching out there, I am offering free readings tonight. I'm going to try and hold on for 15 minutes to see if anybody joins for a reading. If not, then I'm going to end the live. So we were on to Capricorn, their next 7 days. And there's no obligation. It is, again, a free reading. You just need to put your question in the chat and I will answer it for you. All right, Capricorn, justice. There we go. So there's a decision or something you've been waiting on. This feels like you've been waiting for this decision to come through, dependent on somebody else in that decision. And you're either done waiting, so you take control and you make the decision for them, or they do finally come through. Something happens that forces this decision one way or the other over these next 7 days. Aquarius. What is it that Aquarius can expect out of the next 7 days? 3 of Pentacles. Working closely with a team of people where you each offer something very unique to this work to help make it a success. It's also an exchange of ideas. So this may even just be a conversation about a future project where the three of you can be involved and be tied together in getting this done. So it's that beginnings, the ideas floating around, brainstorming together, things like that, coming up with some great idea that can help serve your community going forward. Nice. And then Pisces. What can Pisces expect out of the next 7 days? What do we have for Pisces? The Page of Cups. You're feeling a little bit fresh and new, maybe even a little raw in some area. Cups are about our emotions and our intuition. So there is something that intrigues you, that excites you, that you have not experienced before. This is new to you. It could trigger your imagination. So you may go into you may be very creative over these next 7 days. Creative problem solving, or literally creating, painting, knitting, quilting, writing, whatever it is that works it out for you. Put it down on something. Use creativity to help you process those emotions. And that's what I have for everyone for the next 7 days. I'm not seeing anybody out there yet. So I'll see what else I can do. Try and hang on to see if anybody wants to join and get a free reading. I'm trying different times, although times are going to vary because I live in an RV and I travel all over. Currently in the mountain time zone. So it's 3 o'clock where I am, and it should be 5 o'clock Central Time right now. These might be interesting. Should I do another round? Hello, Susan. If you'd like a reading, you can just put your question in the chat, and then I'll pull some cards for you. These cards. This tin is not so great. I guess we won't be reading with those cards tonight. Great, Susan. What would you like? What's your question? What is it that you want to know? I'm going to use my Curious Creatures deck. I'll use it with it. Why not? Reading for Susan. Do you want just a general reading? Here we go. What's the best source of income after retirement? For sure, hustle. I don't know if this is going to give you an exact area, but let's see if it can give you a type of energy to focus on. So for Susan, best source of income after retirement for a side hustle. What type of energy should she look for out of a side hustle? Card there. Oops. All right. Let's see. 3 of Swords, Knight of Swords, 7 of Cups. Something that might intrigue you. I mean, now on the back of the deck, you have the Ace of Swords too. So something where you are writing or using communication, talking to people, or teaching. And it could have to do with something around counseling in a way, or where you're helping people who have been through some trauma, or they think they've been through some trauma, helping them talk through it, questioning back and forth. Let me know if that fits. Oh, good. Hopefully that means you're getting the information you need here. Because we have the 3 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and then on the back of the deck, you had the Ace of Swords. Swords are an air element, and this is about communication, education. This could even mean going back to school to learn some of this stuff. But it feels very much it's related to those areas: education, communication, talking to people, helping them. work through. Three of Swords is it's about heartbreak, but it's because it's swords, it's really about the mind. It's what they perceived the situation to be is not true or not what it was. So you're kind of helping people process that type of thing and walk through it and recognize when they were actually emotionally engaged versus when they just were engaged with the idea of what it was. Reading tarot, definitely. Yes, that can help a lot. And then here too with the emotions, the Seven of Cups. Yeah, it goes back to this one. Helping people see things in a different way, a new way. Look at the different options, processing that. Now let me see what flew out of the deck. Eight of Wands. It might be something you pick up pretty quickly, or it's going to come in quick. Or you have a lot of different things that you want to do that you're excited about and passionate about, and you're just trying to narrow it down. Tarot reading is definitely an option here. Is this invisible on here yet? It is. Just trying to feel into the Seven of Cups a little bit more. I don't know if there's a few things that you get excited about or what's coming through here. It's like, I want to do that, and 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 I want to do that. So it wants you to lean into your own intuition here and to where your heart is drawn to. But it is going to involve some type of communication or educating or counseling type of thing. I'm glad that helps, Susan. Manur, am I pronouncing that correctly? Yes, you can get a reading. Just put your question in the chat and I will read for you using the little mat I created just for this deck. Okay. Let me know what your question is, Manur, and I will. Let me get it. How did Hassan find me in today's meeting? Okay, so can't tell you about someone else. So what can I do here? I mean, that does feel appropriate. So I'm going to leave that out there. What's the outcome of that meeting? Okay, cards just want to pop out for you. So we'll go with that. Is this related to work? So the Eight of Pentacles is about becoming a leader in your field, about fine-tuning, becoming a master of your craft, of what it is that you do. Marriage. Okay. Well, it's life-changing with the World card that popped out. And considering options with the Two of Wands. I'm not feeling a romantic necessarily connection in this reading. But I would say admiration or respect for you and looking at things or you or the situation in a whole different way, a new way, moving it from, it's like you moved the conversation from where it had been stuck into something new, into new territory, something that has not been explored before. And the Two of Wands indicates interest, definitely. And looking at the different options, considering it, trying to come up with a plan. Let me see what else I can, see if anything else pops through as it relates to marriage. I would definitely say there's new respect in there. But they may be looking at it more from, are they just not as emotionally invested or not a very emotional person? Victory, and the Lovers. So my feeling is that they're intrigued, they're interested, they're thinking about it, considering the options. And I would say it's positive. Let's go with positive. It's just one question per person. So how did he find you in today's meeting? Just looking at things from a different one respect. Two, it's like something triggered or caused him to look at you or cause the situation to evolve to the next step or the next level. And then making plans. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory. So this is a good thing here that things have moved on or moved and shifted. The dial has moved, if you will. And then the Lover's card, which is indicating commitment. You're welcome. If there's anybody else out there who has not received a reading and would like one, please let me know and just post your question in the chat. And I'll stay on for at least a few more minutes. And welcome to my channel. Thank you. This is one of my joys in life. I live in my RV. So currently I'm in Arizona, near Sedona, enjoying the weather. I did manage to drive to Flagstaff the other day. It's still pretty cold there. At least it was when I went up there. There's snow on the ground. I'm originally from Minnesota, so I'm used to that, but it's been different. Been on the road for 2 years. Has it been 2? 1.5. We'll call it 1.5. Feels like longer. What do we have here? Alex X. What's R's feelings for me? So I can't read about other people. I can read about the situation between you and R. No, not retired. Still working full-time from the RV. And squeezing all this in between everything. All right, for Alex. What is the connection between Alex and R right now? What's between Alex and R right now? They do not want to change up much, do they? There we go. Okay. 7 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and 2 of Swords. Queen of Swords. So I'm feeling like somebody's asking for space, or they want some space, or there's a need for it there. Defending their territory, maybe feeling a little crowded. But at the same time, they're enjoying the relationship. They think you guys work well together. You balance each other out. You complement each other very well as far as your skills and what you do and how you are in the home. There's a lot of balance there and connection there. But it's almost like they're afraid to make a decision, or there is fear around a decision with the 2 of Swords there. They don't want to know what the ending is. I don't want to know. Just somebody else make the choice. I don't want to make the choice. That kind of feeling. There's fear around it. They're nervous about it. They're trying to process it and work through it. And they're trying to do it logically. They're trying to use their head for it. Does it make sense to do this right now? Do we make sense as a couple? What happens if we do this? What happens if we do that? And you don't know the outcome of either decision, but you have to trust your heart. They need to tap into the heart. It needs to be a heart-based decision, not a logic-based decision. So they may come around to that if they're the one that's struggling with that. Whoever it is between the two of you that's struggling with this decision, they need to trust and lean into how they feel and not what makes sense, what's practical, what's logical. So that's what I'm feeling for that connection. Okay, good. So struggling, it may take them some time until they can sit with the emotions and take the logic out. All right. And maybe don't push too much. Just continue to work through it with that 3 of Pentacles in the middle. Yeah. You're welcome. If there's anybody else on who has not received a reading and would like one, please let me know. Post your question in the chat. Yeah, definitely better than Chicago. Although it's gotten down into the 30s overnight, but no, not bad. Not below freezing. I'm at a higher elevation than I was a few weeks ago. So, and things are starting to bud up. So the allergies are coming in, which makes it absolutely delightful to try and do my recordings when my voice is trying to go away. Takes patience. All right. I'll give it about 3 more minutes. See if anybody else joins. And if not, then I will end this live. Thank you, everybody who has received a reading or requested one. I really appreciate that. Helps me get even more practice in. I like the energy. It's good stuff. Here I am just shuffling cards. Thinking about doing a pick a card, or at least, no, I'm thinking about doing a reading for each sign for the eclipse in April, on April 8th. So that might come up after I'm done with all the monthlies. I think that would be interesting. I'm curious about that. I think it's a good idea. Thank you, Susan. All right, we'll do a closing reading for what? For what? Just what we need to know right now. What do we need to know right now for everybody in the collective? Evaluate and assess where you're at. Be confident in what you're passionate about. Chase that dream. Be bold. Be out there. But at the same time, find balance. Seek balance. Seek moderation. Don't overdo things right now. The energy is kind of wild at the moment, fluctuating a lot. So seek that balance. Look for that where you can. But be the boss of your life. Be the CEO. If you have an opinion and it seems appropriate there because it's a king, so he's also wise, voice it. Don't hold back if it seems like it's going to help. And the 7 of Pentacles is telling you to evaluate where you're at right now. Is everything working the way you want it to? What would you want to change if you could change something? Kind of observe how things are going and see where you want to make changes over the next. How long is this? How long is this energy? Next few months, so this could go on for. All right. Thank you again to everybody who joined me today and received a reading. I hope you have a fabulous week ahead. And I will talk to you later. Bye.